it's always special to be hosting legends, and this time it's a beginning of a new series. I've been doing a lot of radio legends, but I've decided I can only thank so many radio legends. If I'm going to change, off ramp. I'm going to off ramp towards radio come TV legends. And my first of the series is an incredible artist, is one who, in my opinion, has contributed immensely to the industry, the television industry, the radio industry. In this household, there's actually a radio award. in this very house, there's a radio award. And that's why I thought, if there's anyone, I'm going to start this brand new series of acknowledging people who have contributed to acting, to contributed to the arts in many other ways than just on radio. I'll start the great Khotso Nkhatho. I'm honored. It's a privilege.
Ntate ke a leboha. Ke leboha mantswe a hao ka nnete a etsa hore ke utlwe ke le monyenyane haholo. Ke a leboha ntate.
Thank you very much. We've hung out, you and I, just to walk around your area, your home, to see what type of township is it. And in reading your story, I realized that you grew up here. This is home to you.
Yes, I did. I grew up here many years ago.
It's Ventersburg.
Ventersburg.
Yeah.
It's like Johannesburg.
So it's Ventersburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you grew up here, and what year were you born?
1953.
Yes.
It's not a good year.
Why is it not a good year?
It's not a good year because it was when Bantu education was introduced.
Oh.
Yes.
Not a good year at all.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you were born into an education system that that was not designed to empower South African black people.
Yes. And then we can read from there. I was born into that era where actually educationally black people were designed not to be empowered. But where in adversity you can grow from that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's it's a positive attitude. Is it an attitude that you live by? Attitude of it's not so bad. Even if it's bad, we can do something about it. Is it something that you live by?
You know, let me just say something about you learn every day. And then even if I was not so long ago, some years back, I had one legend, soccer legend, Bra Sheiks Mashaba.
Okay.
Yeah, saying Ndate Sheiks Mashaba, saying you can give me, whoever you want to give me. Even you think they are not the best, but I'll make the best
out of them.
Out of them. That's my philosophy. That is Sheiks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why his name, keeps on cropping up in my mind, because was it 2000 somewhere there when he took that squad to the Olympics. And then he did incredibly well.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't say, he didn't look at the darker side of things. But he persevered.
Yeah.
And he did us proud.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And in your philosophy, and the reason you refer to him is that you say, give me anything, I'll turn it into something special.
Yes, definitely.
Has your life been like that, where you could see remote, it's not quite right, Mari, we'll make it work? Is there anything that comes to mind that reminds you of a situation like that in your career?
Okay. Maybe you the first person I've said this to you. My father,
Yeah.
I'm not going to say my father was disabled.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that. But my father was a hunchback.
Okay.
He was a teacher. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes.
It's not what one would regard as a normal setting.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that. I didn't see anything wrong with him. I didn't see him as not being, like other people. To me, he was my father. And then my father, did so many things that I wouldn't say able people couldn't do. But I took that from him. That
Yeah.
I'm normal like you.
You speak very fondly of your dad.
Oh.
We had a chance to visit your father's home, the home that he's built.
Yes.
And you speak very fondly of what he has achieved.
Yeah.
Clearly, he left an impression in your life.
Oh.
Tell me about this man.
Sometimes I think that I've disappointed him.
Whoa, you can't say that. You have achieved so much.
No, you know what? He was a teacher. And he wanted to see me being a teacher.
Ah, okay.
Yes. And sometimes I do ask myself, what if he comes here and say, I'm a teacher? What would I say?
Your answer will be no.
Yeah, probably no.
Yeah.
But I would say to him, yes, I'm not a teacher. I'm not going to school to teach children the way you did. But I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm imparting my knowledge of what I'm doing to other people who are interested in what I do.
Absolutely.
That's teaching.
And I fully agree with you that it's what you do is teaching. But do you have aspirations of doing more of that? Or where you will literally stand in front of young kids or young people who want to enter this industry that you've worked in for so long? Is it something that's always in the back of your mind that maybe one day you'll stand in front of young children and say, this is how you write a script. This is how you act this role?
Yes. Yes. Definitely. I've been to my place, and I said to you, you see this place, it's an outlet. Let me say it straight out.
Yeah.
It's a liquor outlet, and then that's not my legacy. The legacy that I want to leave behind. If I could turn things around, I would take that very outlet and turn it to that into an art center or something, where I could go there personally, physically, seeing young aspiring artists and telling them, teaching them. No, sometimes teaching is very difficult because you can teach a genius,
That's true.
Yeah, but teaching is in my blood.
Yeah.
I would really love to do that.
Where did the love for language and the love for creation, because what you do is create imaginations, you create things from nothing. Where did that start for you?
It's a combination of factors, and then it started right in my home. My mom used to tell us stories, in our language.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when my mother told you those stories, you would see, for instance, the story, of Tselane and Dim.
Yeah. Tselane, ngwanake.
Tselane, ngwanake. You would see that.
Wow.
You'd hear that. And you'd see them.
Yeah.
That's because you couldn't see them physically. That's radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's radio. Theater of the mind.
So you got it from your mom.
From my mom. She used to tell me us, the children, stories, those ditsomo.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we used to sit somewhere there where when the pots were busy.
There was fire and it was a warm home.
Yeah, yeah. And then all the ingredients of storytelling were there.
How did you transition from being a teacher to school? Who called? What happened? Those stories for me are always my favorite.
Writing, my brother. Only a competition, radio dramas.
Okay.
Yeah, 30 minutes radio drama. I entered my story. Guess what? Number one.
Yo.
Yeah. First prize.
Kutlwile wa re o inne 200 rand.
Bua ka tšhelete ngata. Tla thusa batho, tla ba tota.
Kutlwile wa re o inne a re nna Khotso o inne 2000 rand, 200 rand.
Yeah.
What was that? 1977?
Yeah, in 1977.
Yeah.
Tšhelete eo ke re e ne le ngata ho feta ke kgola ne ke kgola 135.
Yo ka kgwedi.
Ka kgwedi.
Wa kry 200 rand ka.
Ya ka o ngola fela wa bona.
Did that change anything in your mind about this thing ya ngola?
Oh, haholo. But before then, nkile ka ngola e nngwe ya le yona ya hlahiswa mo radio.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yena ke fumaneng 200 rand ka yone le the second one.
Okay.
Yes. And then what ntho e nthabisang haholo mo ho no bapala dibapadi dikakapa.
Di bapala dio tse dingwe tseng kwe.
Yes.
Yo.
And then amazingly ke batho be ne ke nahana hore ha ke romela this story ke bona ba tla bapala mo, and then e tlile le jwalo fela ha e bapala mane ho no la le ntate mong ba re ke moya e thoba le ka Khotso ke ntate Makgethe motho fela Makgethe kgethedi yang kgethe se kgetha Makgethe se ke batho bana ke ba ntate o ba gale. Yeah, I learned a lot from him. But ane ke ngola mo ke ne ke nahana hore e tla ba e mong wa bapala mo.
Yeah.
Ha etsa la jwalo.
Tell me though, do you remember the story?
Yes.
No one ngwetsi.
Yeah.
The one that got you your first big paycheck.
Ya pele neli just neli tse re rumela fela neli e kgolo tsohle ke lerato, but this one neli tjotjwe e hlumile sesela ke go iphetisa.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was the story about? Just briefly.
Yeah, it neli ka story sa it was about love. And ka motho a nang le matla e le morena. Gore morena o gona ke 1977.
Yeah.
Morena o gona ho kgetha.
Yeah. Wa tla monyala.
Ya tla monyala. O sa kgathalle hore na motho ya batla ho monyala o ratana le mang. And then this
the story of David.
Yeah. And then motho a lwanela hore a fumane kgarebe ya hae e ska nyalwa ke morena.
And it worked.
Rings a bell.
Yes.
Ya go dia etsala ntho tse jwalo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They tsala le no.
Re ba tlo kena mo kwena re jwalo.
I want to say now. And if you win 200 rands. And then what happens? Because you were still a teacher at that time. Yeah.
Ne ntse ke le teacher. A bona dintho di a twista. Ka mora mo ke ha o ba le di ho thona le di audition mo. But ha ke fihla mo, because the auditioning tseo nna ke ba ile ba mpatla ba mfumana ka baka la drama.
Yes.
So wa bona hore ke head hunt.
Exactly.
Ha ya ba I hereby apply. I hereby.
Ibile bona ba le we hereby call you.
Yeah.
We hereby call you to come see us. Wow. But and you go there and what happens?
Yeah. Ra kena mono ke batho ba bangata.
But the audition, because you were a writer, or were they looking for writers or looking for actors?
No, presenters.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
But ho no tutubetso re ne I was earmarked. So ntho tsena tse ding ka ga di etsa empa haholo ba mpotsa ka taba tsena tsa ho ngola. Yes. Ke ha ke bona fela mona ke itsamela.
Hey.
Ka bona mona.
Or watches. Wow. And they also saw that.
Ba ne ba ntate ba e bone haholo.
Yeah.
Ba e bone haholo.
Ebe elona he.
Ya ba ke mo ke kene ntate.
And we are for the audition.
Eh.
Ne di le tsa SABC akere.
Eh.
Mare ko Free State or ko mo
No.
ko Gauteng.
No, nna ke bile Sebuhudi. Gauteng. Ha ke soka ke ba Sebuhudi Freestyle.
Is it?
No.
Whoa.
Ha ke soka ke ba Sebuhudi Freestyle.
Yeah.
Ke tla o bolela hobane ke re jwalo. Mona Freestyle
Yeah.
ne ke le producer di drama.
Okay.
Not presenter.
Yeah, ready. Yeah. Okay.
E re go bolella. Ha ke fitla SABC. History tlamehile ngolo hobane nako ngwe batho re lebala kapa le batho re tla tloha re sota. Ke ka nako batho ba ne ba sebeletsa o no ntso sebeletswa pele o no sebeletswa Commissioner Street. Ya ba ha o qetuwa awamane Auckland Park. Ba phutha ka fela ba ya Auckland Park.
So we're not kadile ko commissioner or ko Auckland Park.
Khotso Nkhatho. How to Sebudi sa pele Auckland Park.
Yeah.
Sa tshebeletso no thing Sesotho. Ke Khotso Nkhatho ke ntse research ke fumana no ke nna a qadile mo.
Yeah.
Ho thwe ke motho e motjha Auckland Park.
Yo. Hene ho movelwa ko.
Ba tlile commissioner ba ya ke fumane batho ba baholo mono bo the founders tsa le ba bang ba ne ba le ba tshashebo tshidiso le ba lona na le teng a tubineng ka o hasa bolo kana go ene le tshebeletso ya Sesotho ya lekgotla la kgaso la Afrika Borwa
back in the days SAI ka ena le badge ya khale ya SABC. Yes.
Wa bona
yes, there you go.
Ke ntate Daniel Tebokwekwe o sa hlokaetse ke ena motho a recruitileng hantle ke ntate Phello Gaile o ntsa phela ke ntate Lehlono lo Shalele o sa resile ke mphungwa Shalele sa resile le Kgelebane Seboda le Kgelebane o ntsa le teng Tshidiso le ballo ntsa le teng ha ke na bonnete ha kalo ka motsamaile khotla ke na le ntshwere le ba heso ntate motho fela Makgetha motho ona ke ithutile ntho tse ngata ho yena Tshidiso le ntse ke mtsebella qwaqwa Hlapane Masitenyana ana hasa haholo.
I know that one well. Sports.
Yes.
Yeah,
soccer. Thabe Moagi hasa le yena VMM Mtlatsi Mtshotshoko hasa leyo ke fuwe mo hobane o ntsa le teng ne ke pula mohoto o ntsa le teng Matatiele ke mokotso ntsa le teng ke Khotso Nkhatho one more ke Khotso Nkhatho ke Ramalebura Motshewa ha ke tsebe hantle gona o hokae ke ntate Slepe ha sa leyo ke ntate Nyefulotau ha sa leyo ke bona batho be o ne re sebetsa le bona bana.
Jeez. Let me see the young Khotso Nkhatho. Can I even spot him immediately? Emahanya. Hage mon.
Amotle wa file ka fela.
O motle el maina bona. Kyo.
Yes.
Ka di brelenyana mo.
Tse kholo.
Teacher Khotso Nkhatho.
Yao ntate.
Back in the days, eh?
Yes.
That's amazing. Do you remember when this picture was taken? What year? It unfortunately doesn't. Between 70 and 80, between that.
Yes.
Yeah. Between 77 and 80.
Yes.
Did you understand the importance of the role that you are about to play as a broadcaster? Did you understand the importance of that position in your mind that early on in your life?
I did not.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. My father wanted to be a presenter. He couldn't because my mom said, no, you can't go, Charlie. You know, sometimes we want to portray ourselves as batho ba senang skodi ko ba senang ba clean. Nna ke batla bolela ga a so re ne re sa tshwane kae le batho ba hona jwale ke batle a ke rata ho tsotso batho ba hona jwale because at one time le wena o no le mnyenyana.
Absolutely.
I was one ya batho ba ne ba le jwalo ba ne ba le stupid. Although ne ke tseba hantle gore mona ke tlamile ke itse eng mosebetsi wa ka ne ko rata ne ko tseba.
Yeah.
But ne ke le stupid.
Bo stupid bo buang ka bona, what type of stupid?
Ne ke le stupid tsebe.
Yeah.
Maybe along the way I forgot gore na ne ke etse mo.
Yeah. Okay. O fitlile mo wa ba steering.
Yeah, ka ba steering.
Yeah.
Ne ke le hantle ke tseba taba tsa ka ha bohloko hampe.
Yeah.
Ke rutwe ke dikakapa but ke la ka e lahla kae. Let me tell you the story Saurna, how I left the SABC. I was suspended.
Oh.
Yeah.
After how long ubilete?
No, it wasn't even a kwetele ka ke gola ene bi bo 81 more.
Yes, so it was 4 years, 5 years, even less.
Years. Yeah, 4 years, but I made an impact. Ke kana go tsa ni netse le teng di shebini
Yes.
Le mnadi
groove. No dula chose.
Ne dula chose.
Yes.
Ne dula chose, ke dula ndo fire.
Yeah.
Uno kene kana go tsantse bo boengwanyana. Ai bo mamtlatsi. You know them.
Yeah.
Kore o tsamaya. Oh. Re tsamaya. Wa bona menate ya tsamaya.
Monate, no groove.
And then it happened in the New Year's Eve. Ke sebetsa le mthako mongwe wa Kroonstad. Wa bona playlist.
Yeah. Ke o ba o file yona. You know it, you know what you're supposed to do.
Yes. Yeah. But rona kana ko ne re bapala dipina tsa bo Afrikaans. Wa tseba partini re sa tshwela o no sa tshwela o bapala pina tsa Zulu or tsa Xhosa or tsa any other language.
Because it's Sesotho, you either play Sotho or Afrikaans. Is that what it was?
Afrikaans, English.
Not even Sotho songs.
Sesotho no di bapala.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Di bapala Sesotho to ke tla ba percent ka odimunyana. But then ho no na le dipina tsa bo Afrikaans tse di bapala. And it's se monate. A ke batlo go tsempi.
Se monate.
Yeah, ba re tlamile re hlokomele re ga aisano no jalo.
That's true.
Has ciao. Hey, danki tse ding ha o utlwisise. Ta kom di train na Makisfontein.
Yeah.
And then how fitla ka si batho ba botsa ba ke intentse ba pala.
Bana.
So o tsebe se re tseba kana kwane bo santsane na le ntwe bitswang Colosseum. Colosseum ne le mo entate o no etsala ene le menate mo. Yeah. So re tseba ntho tse ka fela re a tsamaya kwana questioning ha ma
ne le ka Colosseum ko Soweto.
No, Colosseum. Joburg.
Yes.
Commissioner Street.
Go down.
Yeah, down mo a sali o le ona bala e ne le ona kae pela Cultural Center.
Okay.
So the artists tsena tsa musetsena ne di fella mo.
Okay.
Ga di tseba ntho tsena ka ofela. Spec. So when I ke silimo sa gaua.
Yeah.
Ke New Year's Eve. O tlo bapala Danki. I come.
And about to ba jive Colosseum. We're now busy.
Le ka sikwana wa jaivu.
Hey,
Jwale ra ka bulela mthako na re sebetsa le ka re ntate re di tlhatlholla tsena re bapala dintho tse re di tsebang tsa ka sisa ga di watla. That's how I got suspended.
Hey.
Yeah.
You remember that moment when they said, "Mona watelamus."
I was hot kana kwe. Nako le tse ding ko bolelle batho re ha le etsa dintho le tsebe gona the repercussions.
That's true. Yeah. Yes. And you I guess you were too big. You thought no one will do anything.
Yes.
Your fame and maybe I should phrase it this way.
Yes.
Do you think your fame had got to your head?
Yes. Please tell people not to let their fame destroy their careers and then because now I can see but you are the first person. Yeah, I give
yes, thank you very much. Eh?
Yeah, because so many people think that I'm an angel. And then Baba I'm trying to kill him fair. But
was once suspended.
So,
yes.
Dumela ha Khotso wa o khalemela ska nna etsa ntho tse ba Khotso wa ditsheng.
Jeez.
That's why Khotso a sa batla ditsamela hantle ha o khalemela ha o bolella mamelo bana wa itseba ntho.
You are suspended. Do you come back? Where do you go after the suspension? No. What happens to Khotso Nkhatho?
No,
or it's just a minor suspension and they bring you back.
No, it was short-lived.
Yeah,
short-lived because I saw a few days. I was then called some no. But it's really true.
Yes,
and then Barisa somewhere in the advertising agency.
Okay.
I makes interested Yakalo. The thing I got done a Kalo.
Yeah.
That's a mality ceremonious. Yeah.
No, let level. I don't want to do this.
And it's a wood kids.
Yes. Guess bad.
Keep creator. But I keep money.
Yeah. And then do they call you back, Koko SABC?
Ba mutua ane alika udim. Ana rikitsa mae ugali. In fact, I don't know
okay.
So
TV2.
TV2. So I think in because but ba exhibit le bona ba se ba le ka TV ba re no ke re man ke tla tswa jwang ka mona ke tsi ba ba re no ngola le ngolo o kope transfer because in tse le nthweng o ye ka mana.
Okay.
Le ngolo lo be ke lenga ke fitla ke le bear o di matafuleng. That's the cause ya ntho tsena ka ofelele ba re oh bile ba tla tsama ya ba se ba sheba taba tse ding ka ofela ban suspend But now you cannot go. I wrote transfer
Rautibel. So you can't say we transferred you. We fired you.
We fired you. Yeah. Well, so kamera mo yaba bana ba mpatlang bana mo advertising ya ho atla ba bang hape.
Yeah. Sure.
Ha ke re a hereby.
Yes.
I Bambita Yabaheki, Luisa, Hubali, TV drama in it's a moon.
Yes.
And then it was the first one, and then I got nominated as a best actor here.
So you went from radio to go TV.
Yes, after being suspended. Like
advertising
didn't work. Yeah. And then ba katlobitswa ke batho ba production
but TV, yeah.
not
Oh,
TV.
but it's a
e ntse le yona SABC
Okay, okay.
ba tlo mpitsa he ka lwetsa and I got nominated
Wow.
for the artist.
And now your acting career starts, and it seems like it's not only starting, it's taking off.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's not mufats.
yeah, yeah.
It's taking off. And do you start now doing other productions beyond that nomination that you got?
Beyond that one, it's amazing. Ona mdimu sebetsa dintho jwang. Lekgwa le ne le sebetsa le rona ona Radio Sotho had moved we are ho TV akere. And then always at the drama kama.
Okay.
And then he knew the producer kama. And then he said to those people, I want that man, go and find him.
Wow.
Go and find him at this script. I did a second drama, TV drama.
Okay.
It was then called Mafasha Ala Shehelani.
Aha. I think we remember that drama.
That
Yes.
one. Kiona Monikala Kibapala. It was two roles.
Two roles as my father.
As my father,
Yeah.
as these twin brothers.
Yeah. I think we all know that story well.
Yeah.
And were you part of the production team as well, or the writing, or were you at this time you were now becoming an actor?
That time I was just an actor.
Wow. We remember that story well. And the impact of that story, because I still remember parts of it. The name already resonates with me. Because it for some reason it stood out. It was one of these early stories that caught all of our attention on TV. Remember, it was SABC 2,
Yes,
rather
yes.
TV2 at the time.
TV2.
It was in the mid 80s. Wow. I wonder if they should have it. SABC is very good at archiving these things.
Yeah.
They should still have some of these footage, Yamafata. And did you realize the impact that it had in your career, that role? Because it was a big role.
Yeah, I think it started. I enjoyed doing it. It started something I won't go. I won't go anywhere. Let me tell you, radio, Pizza Hut.
Hey, man.
Yeah, and then Habam Pizza. What do I want here?
Something that you like.
Do I really belong more radio Nkapakai? And I just decided I just decided to go.
Yeah. You went back where? To... Yeah.
No.
I don't want to.
No. But then again, I think I permanently for 4 months. It's like Fumana. Then in a second, something, 26 episode or so.
Okay.
And I one pizza permanent.
What role?
Yeah, nearly taburi.
Okay.
Yeah,
a radio show?
No,
TV. Yeah.
Now ki tlamile ki tle bag ki lo sebetsa SABC, but onona le ntwe mba ngi dabi.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you remember and to ba bo tshweni motho bo what le fifilla bosiu? Yes.
Or we ready the voice it's
yes,
yeah.
Producer mo.
Now you say it's one way acting.
Yes.
Which shows are you thinking of now immediately? Not even immediately then, but which shows no only busy guy? Because now actor now Denzel Washington now.
Okay, yeah, Taburi, and then I don't want to speak about myself.
Yeah,
rather people I worked with.
Yeah,
whole.
Yeah,
I think that is important. Taburi. Bungata ba batho bana buile man bo wa le ke bo Sefofane Manka.
Yes, sure.
He's gone. Bo the Mupeme, I mean,
Yes.
I don't know why, but why hopula Mupeme haholo.
That's the
Yeah.
well, because SABC has kept on playing it, and to be honest, the story is very compelling.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The story is very, you
And-
can't forget it.
Yeah, and then,
Ke hopola Mofofane Manka very well, but I seem to have forgotten the storyline.
yes,
Yeah.
Sabudi Pere.
Yes. Okay. So Fane Manka was a horse.
No, I was an main actor.
Okay. Yes.
And then, Vicious Circle,
Yeah.
Baba Bantiwaliting, Bo Dress Cave, comes to mind, Pili. Bo Me Lilian Dube,
course, yes.
they are holding the fort, Bantiwaliting.
I want to speak about a show that stands out the most, and you also acknowledge it, or it stands out more than others. Mopeme. It's a landmark story. It's a story that clearly will be played for a while. It's still playing even on TV now.
Yes.
When was Mopeme done?
1987.
87.
Yes.
It's such a long time, and it's still playing even now on television.
Yes.
It's 30 however many years.
Yeah.
32 years or 33 years. And why do you think that story and that particular production is still so celebrated?
I think it touches life. Or whatever hangata batho ba dutse ba tseba gona le situation tse jwalo haholo le ele ke mohlomong haholo Basotho ba tseba di jwalo.
Yeah.
But then not bona fela. But if o ka bona storyline sa mo sheba ha o ka sheba di tse real now.
Yeah.
The reality show tsena.
Yes.
Tla fumana o ntso lwalelwa mafa. Kae ho ntso tsutsuwe mafa.
Hey.
Wa ya bona kore e real e ka se fele ke ntho e leng teng. And then happens ya ka ho phidisana ha malapa jwang. Kore it's so real na ko ngwe e bohloko. E bohloko.
I must tell you, your acting in that story is special.
Thank you so much, my brother.
It's very, very special. I remember as a young boy, we used to say, "Aye," trying to do what you were doing.
No, at least we are not stealing. We didn't do that.
That line, though,
Yeah.
I know for sure that I at some point I had it memorized.
Okay.
I had it memorized. That opening statement. Here it is. It's actually this cup.
Yes.
Ebonsa mopeme.
Yeah.
Ke mopeme.
Yeah.
There it is. Where did you get this cup?
Ke la ka fua ke ba e re ke re di-fan tsa ka ba ke e le ka birthday.
Yeah.
Sa hopola ke neng ba tla ona ba entsha ka boxing.
Yeah, bana. A mug with mopeme on it.
Wa bona na diskira se jwa. Ke inkile ke tlise mona ke ba le isitse ka mona ha sala motho a tla sebedisa.
Oh, we beile. Yes, I saw. I kitchen. I see a coffee.
One ke fue ka lerato ke ne ke utlwa ke hore ke lle. Ha ke bona discretion.
Do you still remember the line, the opening line?
Tsa mopene.
Please tell me you remember it. Put a smile on my face.
No, go ahead, some line tse tswang ho yona tse popular tse batho ba di ratang haholo.
Please help. Let's do that.
Okay. Mabina wa dipere tobaka phako ya selomong haramarou. Le bone ha e ubella maeba a phasa a tlala maralla ya eba mehula tlasa difate. Bemba dipitsi ya banono pele ba khitwa ke thabele sokola tobaka ke sehlabi hara dipere ba e hupudi ba fothuwa matswalo. Mipukunyane setse kanokeng ya sala kanokeng ka tukulo. E phatlaitse khomu ya mongame maotong ya o tlamanaila ya hulana ya khotsa moetse ya tsitlasela sampia dithu ta
33 years later, you still remember the words.
I do.
You still remember the words. Samopeme.
Yes.
Wow.
Daddy.
You've had a blessed life.
Thank you so much, Nkhatho.
You've had an incredible life. Nkhatho,
Nkhatho.
I appreciate this time probably more than you imagine. It's a moment that's very special to me, and I'm almost certain that it'll be special to a lot of people who are going to view this. We think your contribution to South Africa, not to TV, not to SABC, not to radio, to South Africa as a country, is one that I personally feel is not well understood. And that's why I felt the need to say, let me celebrate your contribution to this industry. Let me celebrate your contribution to this country. You're one of those, you deserve a page in the story of this country. Let go for page one.
Yes, a few lines will do.
A few lines will do, you know.
Yeah.
We truly, truly appreciate you. And that's why I want to say to you, we love you so much. We love your talent. And we are truly blessed that we were born in the same time with you. So we don't hear about you. We get to even hear from you about yourself. And that for us, it's very, very important. And I'd like to say thank you for welcoming us to your home, welcoming us to your hood.
Yeah.
Yes. And we wish you well in everything that you do. I want to see you again on Steering.
Okay.
Ising the credits.
Yeah, no.
Bare producer. Got the one on Steering.
Yeah.
All the time I the time I also go to Ole pongo wa mopola
Kamfeva po.
go tlo bona le steering hape and o sa para mask ole ba re keng ela e outshosa ela ba re bitsang ela ne ba bitsang ela outshosa ela
Oh, bo sapo ya. Ya bo braboiki.
re ska o pata ro bone
Okay.
o tshwenya o sokodisa batho ba re ke clever ya time yeah I look forward to that moment again in your career. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Tebela Shakes ke a leboha Msaneso, ke a leboha kaofela, but ntho e kgolo kaofela tell South Africans hore na kore ke a leboha, and then ke motlotlo ba e South African. Hohle mo ba leng teng ba ntshwere hantle.
Yeah.
Ba se ba bilaela ka leto ha ke tletlebe ha ke bua ke mpa ke hlahisa maikutlo empa Afrika Borwa ke re ke a ba leboha.
You are well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ntatwaka.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Khotso Nkhatho. I've said your name more often than I've said many people's names. And I've said it in celebration to say, wow, there he is again. He's done that too. And I'm proud. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ra leboha.